Well, hey everyone, it's been a while. So we're going to carry on here in the new year with some more easy licks that you can play in the key of open D with the slide. I believe this is video number 6 in our series, and in this lesson we're going to work on utilizing both the slide and the fingers in 2 separate licks that I will incorporate a jam track to later. That you can play to once we learn this stuff. But essentially today we're going to be working in the tuning of open E, but we're going to be in the key of B. Because there's some cool stuff you can do in that key, even though we're in the key of open E. So stay tuned. It's a two-part lesson today. The first part is coming right up. For the first part of this riff, this is going to incorporate both the slide and the fingers, as well as a little behind the bar fretting on the slide, as we learned a couple lessons further back. So I'll play you the lick. Okay, so that's the lick. So let's break it down. Of course, everything we're doing today sort of is based on the 5th string. And we're going to be in and around the 7th fret, which makes it be in the key of open E. So it's a combination. We're going to start with So we start with the slide on the 7th on the 2nd string. And we pluck the 5th string and the 2nd string simultaneously. Okay, so that should give you this sound. And you can hear, again, you have to use your ear for the intonation, but so you want to be there, right? So that's how easy this part of the lick is. Just a pluck with your thumb on the 5th, slide on the 2nd string to the 5th fret, pluck the 5th string again, and then end it on the 4th fret 2nd string. So that's where we are so far. Now, let's finish it. It's just going to be a slide up from the kind of just below the 4th fret to the 4th fret, and then to an open B with your 2nd finger, which I shouldn't do this, I'm sorry, the 2nd finger. Okay, that's the first part of it. Then we immediately take our index finger down to the 4th string, 5th fret. Okay, and then if you remember before, in the fretting behind the slide part, we will just take the ball of the slide and just touch it to the 5th string 7th fret. So you're fingered here, sorry, and then the slide just comes down on the 7th fret 5th string, and then we slide into the 7th fret with the 3rd, 4th, and 5th string. Sorry, the numbers, I got to think about them. So, I go. Okay, so you're going to go. So, just a quick on the index finger on the 4th string, 5th fret. Slide gently comes down on the 7th fret, 5th string, and then bring the slide gently down to finish the lick on the 4th, 5th, the 3rd, 4th, 5th string. Sorry, so basically this combination, like we worked on in previous lessons. Okay, so let's take the whole thing so far. and then we end it very simply with so we start at the 7th and just 2nd string, 7th fret with your 2nd finger. Kind of like a Dwayne Allman thing. So you just kind of slide it down just a partial fret. And then with your thumb on the 3rd string, 7th fret. Right? So just try that slowly. And when I get the combination together, I generally just sort of do it twice for this particular lesson. Right? We'll try it one more time. And then kill it with your hand. Okay? That's essentially the lick. I hope that it wasn't too fast for you. I'm going to play it a couple more times for you. We'll just do it slow, and then we'll move on to the next lick. Now, one thing I forgot to tell you, the second part of that lick is this. So you just kind of go. And then end it with your 2nd finger on the 1st string, 7th fret. So you basically got, it should sound like this. One more time. So it's just a slight variation of the first part of it. The first part was, then the second part is. Okay, so let's play the whole thing, nice and slow. I realized that was kind of fast. I'm used to playing it fast, but that is the breakdown. And when we do the jam track at the end here, you'll see how this all fits in. Okay, we'll move on to the next lick in the next part here. Okay, for the second part of this lesson, we'll incorporate more finger use than actual slide. I'll play the lick for you so you can understand what I mean. Sorry. So you see we're only using the slide for the second, almost end of the riff. So. Okay, so let's break that down. Again, we're in B. So what we'll just take it slowly. Your first index finger will be on the 5th fret, 1st string. So basically, 3rd finger goes to the 7th fret, 1st string. So, and then we finish that again with the thumb. Okay, so then you take your 3rd finger, 2nd string, 7th fret, and your 1st finger remains on the 5th fret, 1st string. So, okay, so we've got this sound now. Kind of dissonant, kind of cool, but it works. So, okay, do it one more time slowly. Now, we come down to the 7th fret, 3rd string with your 2nd finger, and the notes will be this. Okay, so we're going to take our 1st finger on this hand, and we're going to pluck the 3rd string, 7th fret, and then take the 2nd finger on the 2nd string of this hand, and press note the 2nd string's 5th fret where your index finger was. So. Okay, so we 1st finger, 2nd finger, 1st finger back to the 3rd string, 7th fret, and then we end it with the thumb with your second finger on the 7th fret. Kind of a, this is the chord. Okay, so it's an easy positioning. As you can see, it's easy positioning from here. So, okay, and then we end the lick with a, that's going to be a hammer on, so we pluck the 5th string, right? And then hammer on the 7th fret with your 3rd finger. And then use your 1st string, your 1st finger, 4th string, 5th fret with your 1st finger. So then we just lift the index finger off of the 5th fret 4th string to make it open 4th string. And then end it again with the thumb on the 5th string, which is the root note B. Okay? One more time. And then we gently take the slide while the A string is still ringing, excuse me, the B string, even though it's our 5th string, while it's still ringing, and slide in on the 2nd fret very gently, just using the tip of the slide while the 5th string is resonating. And that's your guide for intonation right there. So you know if you end the slide here, it's a little bit harsh. So we go, then some vibrato. So, sorry, I'll clean that up. That's the idea. So let's play the riff all through now. That's the whole riff. So for the second part of it, we're just going to, remember that chord we made? I'm just going to hang that, and you'll see why I'm doing that once we play the jam track. So one more time for the riff. Okay, I hope you've got all that. There's a lot to digest there for this lesson, but as I said earlier on, we're going to get trickier as we go here. So let's just recap both riffs before we go to the jam track. So, first riff. That's riff number 1, and here's the second part of it. Excuse me, this is riff number 2. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this lesson in the tuning of open E. There'll be lots more to come. So if you enjoy what you're seeing here, please consider subscribing.